As you've seen, this is a game of hand tennis. My name is Jean-Michael and this is Warren.
I'll be explaining the simple things of what you need for hand tennis. All you need is a simple tennis ball, chalk or tape, and, if you're a professional, gloves.
Okay, I'll be explaining the components that make up the game of hand tennis. Okay, the game is made up of different sections. The first section is a serve. The serve is made out of two sections, one throwing the ball up, and secondly, hitting it as it comes on its way down. The main point is that it has to bounce once in your court and at least once in their court. From there, I will make a demonstration.
Another component of hand tennis is dragging. Dragging is when you decrease the ball with your hand, making sure that the ball stays in contact with your hand, and then throwing it back. A good thing about this is that you'll be able to have more accuracy. Unfortunately, this gives your opponent a better idea of where you're going to hit the ball.
There are many ways to earn a point. Me and Warren will now be demonstrating just how to earn those points in the game of hand tennis. The first way of getting a point is making a double bounce to your opponent's ball. This is when the ball bounces once into your court and then once again twice to your opponent's court.
The second way of getting a point is when you hit into your court, bounces into their court, and they miss it, and it goes out.
The third way of getting a point is when it bounces into the person's body. This is when you bounce the ball once into your court and then it bounces into your opponent's body.
The fourth way of getting a point is when it bounces in your court, in their court, they hit it, either bounces in their court or just straight out. Then you'll earn that point.
How is the game won? Quite simple really. The players both choose either a number of 10, 20 or 50. The first player that reaches up to that amount of points is the winner, and that's the game of hand tennis.
And if you take it really seriously, gloves.
Okay, to play the game of hand tennis, I forgot my line. We'll be explaining how the game of hand tennis is played.
No, I will not be explaining what the game is played, how it is played, sorry. I will be explaining
What you need to play it.
and, if you're really into it, gloves.
Well, the game is pretty simple, as he says. The
fourth way of earning a point is when you hit it perfectly into your court, into their court, they hit it. They can either hit...
When receiving the ball, you have to make sure that it has to bounce off the palm of your hand. Anywhere on your hand is allowed.